Yeah, thank you.
Well, gosh, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Good afternoon, good evening. Desiree, how are things across the pond in London?
Well, we are getting prepared for the Queen's Jubilee, so everything is looking really excited. This is her 70th year celebration, so we're up getting ourselves prepared for that. They had something in my kids' school today, so that was amazing, showing the different arts and culture and the history.
Yeah, and tonight we're going to be live from the Ukraine or live from Ukraine. So without further ado, I think we should kick it off. Well, Desiree, it is our distinct pleasure to invite several friends from the Ukraine tonight to come on with us live and to see the real truth of what is happening in Ukraine. And we would be really remiss if we did not have Katerina from the Fenyx Group in Ukraine. She has been invaluable in helping us to understand what is really going on. You watch the news many times, and they just show you like a little snippet of what is happening and some short video with some smoke. But tonight, we're actually going to see some longer videos from Fenyx Group and from the brave ladies and gentlemen of Ukraine. Ladies, welcome so much to this live show across the ocean.
Yes, welcome to all of the wonderful ladies there in Ukraine. We are delighted to have you to share with us all the possibilities that we can do across the world to, bring an end to war and to support the Ukrainian people. So this project is dedicated, and this live broadcast is dedicated to supporting the war and, of course, the Ukrainian people.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Katerina, I'd like to start with you tonight and just welcome you. Thank you for taking time. I know it's 8 o'clock at night, and we were concerned, about the environment, possibly with shelling or where people would be and where we could film on the front line. Tell us what's going on, Katerina. Tell the world, please, what's going on.
Greetings to each and everyone. Thank you for these opportunities to be here today. It's a big, endlessly thankful for all support from America to our country, to our people. And at the moment, we unite our forces and to be strong and to help our people to live, to help our civil people, our kids, to our army, to help, to provide any support what we can do. In our in real life, in normal life, we are all businessmen. I'm working in hospitality, in beautiful business. We are providing a lot of nice events, a lot of charity events, and never in our mind, never been, we will ask in front of the all countries regarding some support, because always we are providing support and nice emotions, etc., and service. And I'm originally born in Donbass. It's second war because of the Russian aggression in my family. And one time, in 8 years ago, I lose everything: house, business, cars, apartment, everything, and my mom and my sister. And we know what happened in real life. We are feeling this, and we know how it's to feel this pain. And yesterday been three months of the war in Ukrainian with Russian aggressor, and they continue to kill our people, our kids. Then more than 100,000 kids they killed at the moment, unfortunately. And still in our country, a lot of people need to asking regarding the help. Our Nikolaev, Donbass, a lot of big city like Dnipropetrovsk, they are providing some support for kids from all big regions to Ukrainian people, and we are trying we are a group of businessmen, and we are trying to provide food, medical equipment, military equipment to help. We are working directly with medical center, with kids houses, with old people houses, and doing it daily basis, non-stop. And our team at the moment in front line, they bring 3 ambulance, 2 pickup car for our army, for our military, for our civil people, and still we have a lot of requests, and our money is over because we are Ukrainian NGO, we are using our own money, our business money, and we would like to continue to supporting our people. And we have a lot of story, and we don't have any words at the moment because they destroyed all our life, our country, our cities, and we don't know when. Of course, we believe, we are very positive. We believe we will win, especially with all support with US. But we don't know when this story will end and when our people, children, will start to finish to die. Yes, and we are supporting also with trying to open some psychological center, because a lot of people, they still living in a metro station from 3 months, and they're afraid to go up and continue to live a normal life.
Yeah, I saw those children, their parents were killed, and you said they were living in the basement for 3 weeks.
Yes, we have a lot of story. My colleagues, Ksenia, Alla, can share some stories with kids, especially a lot of stories when people live and still live some underground, some metro station, etc., and without houses, without parents, without family. Ksenia trying to provide support in Europe for kids. In Spain, they send it a lot of kids for summertime, but maybe we'll lose our people, Ukrainian.
Yes. And I give help for children. They was being an occupation territory, and after occupation, I give help, and I see this is children. It's so very, very big pain inside when I see this is ice, and it's impossible.
Yeah, it really
and
has.
They don't have anything, don't have food, don't have clothes, nothing have, nothing. And some children die, mother, father, and it's very big pain. And now we real need clothes, the sky, and new guns. It's real first what we need now.
Yes,
For stop this war.
Yeah, this is such a critical moment, and I'm so happy that we are bringing all of these matters live and direct from
Yes.
Ukraine so that the citizens of the world can reach out and help these precious children and the families.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wanted guys to thanks Fenyx Foundation because this is a foundation Ukrainian. They existed a couple of years. They were founded 2 years ago just to help orphanages. But after 24th of February, entrepreneurs, business owners, they gathered together, Katerina, and they decided what we can do and how we can help. So they developed unique communication system during the phone telegram channel. It's a very popular messenger in Ukraine. Anyone, they developed a website. Anyone can request for an aid. So it's people, when the Russian rockets bomb Ukrainian cities like Kharkiv, Mykolaiv, like Zaporizhia, this city is very dangerous. Anyone can request the aid because it's a war, it's a panic. So the government is busy with the army. They're busy with paying off salaries, infrastructure, doing communication works because Russians um, they destroy all Ukrainian infrastructure from towers for satellite for the phones. So my mom lived in occupation for 1 month, and it's a horror of the war. And what does Phoenix? So they created this idea with the boxes to survive for 5-7 days. So it's from water, food, from pasta, something that could be cooked, cans, and they deliver to the front line. So they, until now, in 3 months now, they have 1,000 of volunteers across Ukraine. They have 50 people of volunteers who are employees. And there are crypto owners, entrepreneurs, so Ukrainians, people from America, from Israel. So someone knows someone. So this is when connection works of people. These bubbles, they attracted their partners, their clients. So they organized and created this network. And when they go to the front line, to Zaporizhia, to Nikolaev, like recently, they use the military convoy because it's dangerous. Some territories are still occupied. And the stories, what I've heard, because I did a lot of translation for the foundation, they brought food to the boy, like 7 years old, and he didn't eat sweets for 3 months. And they had to open with his grandma the the heating the water and drink this water. It's
Right.
horrible because they didn't have drinking water in Mykolaiv, because the water in Kherson, occupied Kherson, was the station, power water station was destroyed. So sometimes we think like when Ukraine, like you see that they need a lot of help because the war is going on, and there are 50, 100 Ukrainians are killed every day in the east. What about the south? What about occupied territories? Occupied territories like Kiev region, we could see these mass graves only after Russians were pushed by Ukrainian army. So unfortunately, Russian Federation attacking on 7 fronts. So, and we're very grateful to Rotary Foundation, who united its forces to help Ukraine, who is doing
Thank you
every
so
day
much.
fundraising like you, Marty. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and we're really, honestly, we're led by a wonderful woman, the first female president in the history of the world. 117 years of Rotary. We have a lady, Jennifer Jones of Canada, and she's a fantastic, fantastic leader. I was wondering also the lady with the blonde hair and the black and white polka dot shirt. Can I spell her name in English for our viewers around the world? How do you say her name, Katerina, in English?
Ксюша,
Ksenia Labzennik.
Ksenia Labzan. I can
Лазебник.
translate, Ksenia.
Лазебник.
Is it Luxenia?
Ksenia, Oksana,
Ksenia.
Ksenia.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay, I think
Mother
let me
Ksenia.
try this spelling here so
Mhm.
our viewers across the world can kind of see um, uh, Luxenia or Senya's name. I can put it up like this so that people, this would be her name in the English, Senya. She looked like she was overcome looking at the older lady down in the basement. Would you like to ask her in Ukrainian what she's feeling right now? She looked like she was overwhelmed.
Можете розповісти вашу історію, Ксенія, тому що ми бачимо, що ви дуже емоціональна. Там
She
хто
always
ви?
crying. She always crying. I know Ksenia many times. She helps a lot for kids, especially for old people, and she crying all time because she mother of a lot of for million of kids, and she trying to provide all support for especially for our future for our kids.
Yeah, I'm about ready to cry myself just watching a lot of these things. Did I see the little kids that were found in the basement? Was that them, or were that some other kids?
Yes, it's a kid sitting on the ground for a couple of weeks without food, without water. It's our volunteers they bring, and they are happy. People really, our people they change. They happy for one bottle of water and one, easy
Yeah.
bread or some
What's it? What do the
easy
kids
food.
have here? Uh, tell Sonia that we said we're sorry. She's crying again.
Марті каже, я дуже шкодую, що ви плачете, Ксюша, можете розповісти вашу історію?
Звичайно, я можу розповісти. Катерина багато знає за всі мої справи. Алла Мартинюк так само, бо ми з Аллою з 2014 року разом. Так склалося.
In 2013, we work with Allah together, and many people know my story, but I would like to introduce myself here.
Так склалося моє життя, що з 13-го кінця року я вийшла на Майдан, а в 2014 році я стала координатором самого великого координаційного центру біженців і переселенців в місті Києві на Фролівській 9/11.
So I started my community work in 2013 when there were Maidan events, revolution in Ukraine, and in 2014 she chaired Refugee Committee to help Ukrainians from Donbass and who were running also from Crimea, who were moving to the big cities, to the central Ukraine and to the west.
Через наш центр пройшло 238 тисяч біженців і переселенців з Донбасу.
Your center helped 238,000 refugees and people who moved from Donbass.
Вони в нашому центрі отримували все від їжі до одягу, посуду, якісь мінімальні меблі, памперси, предмети особистої гігієни. І я ніколи в житті не змогла б подумати, що я колись буду на їх місці.
Her foundation were helping refugees everything, from cutlery, from toiletries, clothes, where to live. And she said that I never could imagine that this story would happen to me in 2022.
З 2015 року мені перше завдання було від військових. Мені дали дітей наших загиблих героїв під мою опіку і сказали, що ми знаємо, якщо ти візьмеш цих дітей, то ти їх ніколи не покинеш.
In 2015, she started to raise and to help orphans of Ukrainian warriors who died in the battlefield fighting with the Russian aggression in Donbass. And people said, Ksenia, if you work with these children, we know that you would never give them up.
І з 15-го року я все своє життя до сьогоднішнього дня я присвячую дітям загиблих героїв, я присвячую дітям, які виживали на лінії зіткнення з війною в 200-300 метрах від сепаратистської зони. З 10 дітей загиблих героїв
Since 2015, I dedicate my life to help orphans of Ukrainian warriors, kids who were living on the border with pro-Russian separatists, like 200-300 meters, and she was relocating them, kids, and taking care of them. So Ksenia's life is dedicated to the children of the warriors who died in the battlefield.
з 10 дітей, які мені доручили, дітей загиблих героїв, у мене на сьогоднішній день їх більше 2,5 тисяч.
So she started from 10 children, and now she works with over 2,000 Ukrainian children who are orphans.
Я пишаюся тим, що я найбагатодітніша мама в усьому світі. Бо
And I'm
більше
proud that I'm a mom with the largest number of children in the world.
бо більше сотень дітей мене називають мамою і вважають мене за рідну маму.
Because those kids consider me as mother and call me mom. So I'm a happy person.
Я пишаюся всіма своїми дітьми. Я весь час з ними з усіма на зв'язку. Зараз я знаходжусь в Іспанії.
I'm proud of my children. They became very good citizens. Now I'm based in Spain.
І так як по соцмережах мене знають дуже багато людей з усього світу, до мене звернулися 2 чудових іспанця і запропонували зайнятися евакуацією.
Since the war started, I was approached by 2 wonderful people from Spain who offered me evacuation and to help to evacuate children from the front line, from the war zone.
Але вони, мабуть, не очікували, що кількість тих дітей, які на сьогоднішній день ми евакуювали до Іспанії, зросла вже більше 1500 чоловік.
But they did not expect that the number of kids grew for over 1,500 kids. So the number is growing, and unfortunately, many more children are dying. So it's very important to evacuate children from Ukraine.
На сьогоднішній день у нас регулярні автобуси, які виїжджають зі Львова.
So we organize regular buses that leave from Lviv city in the western Ukraine.
З наступного тижня, 2 числа, 2 червня, вилітає з Варшави. До Варшави ми довозимо людей, а так само автобусом вилітає перший літак з мамами, з дітьми, зі старими дітьми, і це все безкоштовно.
Also, we organized charter flight from Warsaw International Airport to evacuate families, women, children, elderly, and this is free of charge.
Yes, we have a lot of our material going into the Rotary warehouses in Warsaw, Poland, with our district governor-elect there, Piotr Jankowski. I want to thank her.
Дякую вам за вашу роботу. І Rotary дуже робить багато. В нас є цілий такий склад, де ми звозимо все, щоб допомогти Україні.
And I wanted to throw it over to Desiree in London and ask her what has been the most impressionable photograph that she has seen from anywhere during this horrible couple of months, Desiree.
It is a devastating moment for everyone around the world. I mean, who have their families, and to see kids are going through this mentally is just unacceptable. And there is much needed support in terms of, getting the children's mental health back together. So we need doctors, we need ambulances, we need um, more people heading into Ukraine to try to build the people, because the people need uh, this more than ever, because it's very difficult for women and especially children to witness these unforeseen circumstances, which is not their fault. So I'm so happy that Rotary Club of Global Impact has already received around over 400,000, and this is to help with aid and all of the necessary medical supplies that Ukraine need. But this is
Yeah, it's been a bit rough, I must say. I wanted to show a few more of the pictures, Katerina, if that's okay, because they were so striking. What did you say this photo was about? Was this something the Russian invaders left on the floor?
Yes, it's a photo video from a private house of our friends. And when people came to his house, he found all this bardak, and people occupied his house. He destroyed everything. He leave for the memory. Yes, we can see the box with some food for Russian army. He live in the even uniform. Yes,
This is a food pack of Russian army, like canned food they give to the Russian soldiers. And many food packs will expire date because Russian Federation, they planned blitzkrieg. It's very fast operation to scare people. They were expecting that our president and government will run away, and people will raise their hands, and Ukrainian will surrender. But Ukrainians fight till now, 3 months, and they continue fighting. And
I'm glad to hear it. We were also very surprised to see photographs in the beginning of 5-year-old food that was given to Russian troops. Many photographs on the packaging, 5, 6, 7-year-old food that they were given to eat. So that was very surprising as well. I wanted to move on then. This tank, is this by the Intercontinental Hotel where you work, Katerina?
Yes, it's now it's like a monument in the center, historical center in Kiev, near our hotel, near the Minister of Foreign Affairs in Ukrainian. It's a historical center. We can see the Russian tank. They planning to be in the center in Kiev in a different shape, but at the moment it's like this. Thank you for our army, for all support from US. American people, American.
What does the toilet say?
It's called the fate of Russian soldier. We call them Russist. It's like fascism. There is Russism when they extend their territories for the extent of their neighbors for 300 years. Russia was extending its territory, fighting Georgia, annexing Crimea, Pridnestrovia and Moldova. So, and this is Ukrainians have a very good sense of humor,
Right.
So if they want to remind Kyiv people and visitors, there are a lot of foreigners now, many volunteers, international organizations, to bring a peace from the front line. Maybe this tank it's Russian equipment which was burned by Ukrainian army in Kiev region, like Borodyanka, like Bucha. So.
Yes. And what was this sign? This was destroyed area?
It's Donetsk region. Welcome to Donetsk region. When you enter There are 23 regions of Ukraine, 24th was Crimea. So our volunteers took a picture, and Russians, they painted to Russian flag tricolor. You can see Nargadar and other cities, like Kherson is our occupation. But these are Ukrainian cities.
I see. And what's happening here? Is this a water distribution?
Yeah, people,
Yes,
it's like, mhm. Which city is this, Katerina? Tell
it's
more.
Nikolaev.
The city was for a couple of months without the water, drinking water. So it was humanitarian crisis, catastrophe, because you cannot do anything
Yes.
with water.
Right.
I
And
have
we
heard
see
of.
here the charitable foundation Fenyx Group. We
Yes,
constantly see the flag, and I know that you guys have honestly offered to help a lot. And we're going to be giving you 100 of the citizen aid medical kits this week. Once it lands, we should have information. In fact, we have another show live tomorrow, actually, with the CEO of that company, Bob Otter, will be on. So we're really working hard, and I know we're working on another 10 ambulances with Marius now to try and fund the 10 ambulances. And Desiree, did you want to mention anything about, an appeal to people if they would like to donate to the 10 ambulances that they can?
Yeah, sure. I just have some information that I would definitely love to share with the public on how they can get involved in donating for these cause. It's called the M Love Project, and this is what you can do to donate to uh, this project. Um, so let me just highlight a few ways on how people can get involved by donating. So it's called the Donor Advised Fund to help citizen aid medical kits to get into Ukraine. And you can check the Rotary Foundation, the DAF, in the memo line. So this is our club, the Rotary District Club of Global Impact. And you can send a check to Rotary DAF NRS 12 Gill Street, Suite 2600, Woburn, MA 0180. And also, you can pay by credit card. We have a link that we will be displaying in the description below. And it's
Yes.
www.yourfundaccount.com Rotary / how to contribute.asp. And also, you can also fax a copy to 781-658-2497 to complete the wire transfer. So you can also get in touch by doing a wire transfer funds to Boston Private Bank and Trust Company, ABA number 011002343 for credit to the Rotary Foundation, account number 9434273732. For further credit, the Rotary Foundation DAF 574 Global Impact Club, account name Rotary District 7680 DAF.
And
So I don't know if you want to,
I'll just
yeah?
say, Desiree, that was a mouthful. So if
Yes.
anybody would like to just make it simple and just call us on the phone to
Yes.
ask how do I have my financial advisor or my family office manager or my attorney contact to donate to the DAF. In the financial world, we call these DAFs, a donor advisory fund. Many affluent people in the millionaire and billionaire status know about DAFs. They have many DAFs. They donate to DAFs all the time. The big thing the American is often asking in the richest country of the world is, if I donate the money, say $100,000, $400,000 to the DAF, do I get the tax letter for the IRS so I get the credit with my accountant? And yes, you do. Actually, the bank will send you the letter for the IRS. So many of the Americans are asking, is this a donation? Is it a grant, or am I going to get the tax letter? And yes, you're going to get the IRS 501c3 tax letter that you need for your accountant. The bank will send that to you immediately. If anybody would like to just contact us or go onto our website is actually showing up here at the bottom, rotaryglobalimpak.org. We are working with Fenyx Foundation to make this a reality, and working every day, honestly, hours and hours. And these people in the Ukraine are living every day through this nightmare. And we really do need the help. We have maybe somewhere between 100 and 200,000 US dollars pledged right now that we could possibly gin up. And then also one very generous donation from a private family foundation in Greece of $25,000 is very nice, of Paula. I'll just use her first name. I won't, say her full name for everybody, but it is very nice of her to offer the $25,000 from her private foundation and family office. So the Rotary Club of Global Impact welcomes you to please get involved. And there are mechanisms and ways for your accountant to be happy, and your financial advisor, right, Desiree, and then of course the attorney to be very happy. So we need the donations, and we would be remiss if we didn't thank Mark Sainer at 361 Firm. Mark has worked tirelessly with our governor, Nico Ionelli, and our foundation chairperson, Dr. Michael Rodriguez. They have worked tirelessly, and in our New York office with Patty Frudenberg, on arranging all of these things and getting them together. We're going on what now, Katerina? Maybe like 10 days, 2 weeks, trying to work more and more on this.
Yeah. We are very thankful, and with worldwide international support from our friends, from our Rotary Friends Club, and our partners, our country and our people is strong than ever been before. We also would like to share Rotary in, yes, it's like example, it's also souvenir from Russian army. We are found in the forest. It's Ksenia's son. It's a young guy, 17-year-old. He started military to be a soldier. His father died, and he's continued his way to provide support for our country from Russian aggressor. Yeah. We would like also share the Rotary fund during our partners in Europe, in Cannes, now in France. Our partners organize a lot of events to supporting Ukrainian. We would like to share it. All Ksenia kids in the center of Kiev. Yeah, unfortunately, we apologize. We don't have any time, to prepare a nice professional video, because all our team, all our people involved in operation, in frontline.
It's okay. This is actually the real thing, the real photos, and
yes,
it's actually
real.
better. Yeah.
Yes.
And we did not have any.
On social media, on Instagram, you have live stories, you have websites, there is video. So, and but everything changing so fast.
Yes, it's a young goals. Yeah.
Well, just these photos have been amazing. I'm gonna just pop that off for a second and take a break for some of the comments. We have a lot more comments coming in from across the world. Dr. Rodriguez was saying thank you for the show. Rotary District 7680 was also giving a blue and a yellow heart. I want to mention also blue and gold is the colors of Rotary.
Rotary, yeah.
We feel very lucky. So, Dr. Rodriguez also mentioned the Fenyx Group in a comment with Katerina Shyrikova. The Ukrainian Charitable Foundation Fenyx Group was founded, of course, in 2020, long before this war in Kyiv, Ukraine, with the first 3 million euros spent by a philanthropist and a businessman. And our Rotary 7680 was warning people, if you do make a contribution to the DAF, that's very much so welcomed. You will get your tax letter. But on the form on the internet, you can just fill out in the block there, Rotary District 7680, DAF number 574, must be included in the field. So that has to be in that field there. And then that's how that money is directed. Rotary, by the way, we are handing out about $160 million, $160 million US every year. Okay, people often ask, how much money are you giving? It's always a grant. It's always for free. Before this war, $160 million US per year. So Bob Otter actually is on, who is shipping here very soon by FedEx to Warsaw, Poland, the Rotary warehouses. We have drivers, hundreds of drivers every day with Rotary, driving all across Ukraine, out of Poland. And we should also mention that we have thousands and thousands of Ukrainian members in Rotary, with dozens of clubs that have been there for 100 years in Ukraine, Ukraine Rotary. They even have their own magazine and their own websites. And so it's just been amazing to see. We're going to take a break and let people get a glass of water and quench their throat. We'll be right back, guys. When we come back, we're going to see some of those videos that we talked about. And we're going to have a chance to see, some of the destruction that has been wrought in a way you may not have seen ever before. So at this point, I would like to just warn the audience worldwide in 205 countries. When we come back, we have some videos that may make you feel uneasy. If it's not a good time for you to be watching that type of thing, maybe just watch later or tune off now. But often on the news, on ABC, CBS, BBC, CNN, they're only showing you maybe 4 to 10 seconds of a video. Tonight, we're actually going to see a couple more of the videos. And we'll be right back. Just give us a second.
Did you know that at least half of the world's population still does not have access to essential health services? One of the biggest problems in developing countries is the lack of medical monitoring devices. We have a solution. Kipuwex. Kipuwex is an easily attachable, lightweight IOMT device which continuously measures all the clinically relevant biomarkers vital to the assessment of your health. Kipuwex uses smart algorithms to provide efficiently reliable measurements for healthcare professionals. The biomarkers can be monitored remotely, anywhere and at any time, with a mobile and web application. Kipuwex is not limited by physical infrastructure and is suitable for professional use and in the future for home users as well. A simple user interface will let you choose which biomarkers you want to view and displays them on easy-to-read graphs. We here at Kipuwex want to combat healthcare inequality and help millions of people around the world.
Did you ever miss someone who has passed away? Now there's the Miss You Gram app, giving people a brand new way to tribute the lives of deceased loved ones, or simply remember tender memories. This exclusive app is a user-friendly social media platform, giving people everywhere a respectable and comfortable place to create private or public memoriams. Miss You Gram has additional features like chat rooms and links to deceased databases and inspirational quotes. Users can also comment and connect on public posts. Join us and keep memories alive forever. Everyone wants to be remembered. For more details and download on the Google Play or Apple App Store, visit miss-u-gram.com.
Hey, Chef out here. Want to tell you about my Amazon best-selling memoir cookbook, A Chef is Born, chock full of recipes, also ranked the 77th book of all time out of 99, according to the Book Authority.
It's a good book, but I'm a better chef than you. Yeah.
like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall...
Looking for a powerful way to market your company or cause? Rotary Advocacy can help. Our team has experience creating high-impact marketing campaigns that resonate with your target audience. Contact us today at www.ventureadvocacy.com to get started.
Priya Children's Academy provides a holistic education to the children. Total strength of 40 experienced teachers and 850 student hours. STEAM teaching methodology is adapted to meet our students' needs. Our science labs for physics, chemistry, biology and mathematics are well equipped to benefit our students in higher. Computer lab has with internet facility and a dedicated server. Conference hall. Our school's gallery-style conference hall is equipped with multimedia facility, herbal garden. We've 40 type of medicinal plants in our school's herbal garden. School has 3 buses and 2 vans to pick up and drop our students at specific locations. Extracurricular activity. We encourage innovation, engagement and empathy among students. We're the beacon light in the ocean of knowledge.
When people ask us who we are, we tell them we're problem solvers, opportunity creators, and change makers. We are Rotary. Around the world, our network of 1.4 million neighbors, friends, and leaders volunteer their skills and resources to solve issues and address community needs. Take action with us. Find out more at rotary.org/action.
Well, Desiree, we are back. I'm not going to apologize for crying, but it has been a very emotional night, I think, especially listening to Sonia speak. And we have some videos that we're going to roll now that we have received, and they've been pretty amazing. You know, I haven't really even shared them with you just yet, Des.
It's been a very emotional roller coaster, and it's just so sad to see what's going on in the world. And you know, what we need now is more peace than ever, and more love, and more tolerance and harmony, and that's what we need. And we're just reaching out to everyone who's watching this live broadcast to support Ukraine in any way you possibly can. Get involved with the Rotary Club of Global Impact. And all of the details are below. Visit our website, sign up for membership, and we're sending lots of love to the Ukrainian people.
Yeah, absolutely. I was pretty shocked, you know, when I saw the orphanage that they had blown up, and then the daycare that was burned out. And then they said books have a new purpose in life. They took over like a junior high school and emptied all the library, put all the books into the windows, which were catching the bullets and stuff. You know, and then left a complete mess. Talk about an absolute destroyed society all around you with everything. The first video I wanted to put on here, we had received, and let me just see if I can put that on for everybody out there to watch.
Сейчас получите коробку. Нет, не крайние. Ну что потерпите немного. Ну вы думаете, куда назад? Наташ! Все получат 300 коробок. Обов'язково перемога буде за нами.
Берегите себя. Дай Бог вам здоровья. Мы пережили уже вторую войну. А лучше всех слава Украине.
Well, that was the first video. Katerina, do you have any comment about what we were just watching on that very emotional video?
No, we just continue doing our job every day. I would like if you to give some words to the Allah, because she have to leave, because she has also some a lot of project in front line, and Yelena left because she has another meeting. Unfortunately, she continued to provide support for Ukraine.
Absolutely.
Because she's beautiful, strong lady, you know, always in front line, always with people, with military people, with kids especially, and we have a lot of video. I share, Marty, with you another story from our talk. Sorry, I apologize, you're not in advance, but it's a real.
We have been watching the women in Ukraine marching in full camouflage uniform with AK-47s with their hats on. We have been watching the regular women who are just washing the clothes, having 2 babies in their hands. It has been amazing, unbelievable women photos empowering females around the world. I mean, it has been amazing. Anna, tell us what you're feeling.
Я все ж таки буду зараз говорити українською. Now I talk in Ukrainian language and Katerina translate me. I think it will be much better because my English not perfect. Наша армія зараз знаходиться у важкому стані.
Our army now is in a very terrible situation. It's true.
Тому що вона збільшилась. Якщо раніше це було десь 100 тисяч захисників, то зараз це більше 600 тисяч захисників.
They growing and now the numbers more than 100,000 people.
No, now more 600,000 people.
Sorry, I apologize. More than 600,000 people. They growing every day.
Yeah. І в нас зараз війна не піхоти, а артилерії. Щодня вони застосовують важку артилерію, ракети і міномети. І вони набагато більше мають озброєння, ніж ми.
They using more heavy artillery and equipment, like they bomb us, and then they have a more serious army and equipment than what we have military in Ukrainian.
І наша країна не порається в забезпеченні нашої армії, тому забезпечують її волонтери завдяки тому, що донатять гроші, завдяки допомоги Європи, Америки і наших українців.
We have because of the support of our friends from Europe, from US, from local people, we are donated and we are trying to help our army, for our people.
Так стається, що тільки передали машину, їх артилерія, після застосування артилерії нищиться техніка наша, нищиться одяг військових, машини, і доводиться постійно туди заново це все вести. Те ж саме відноситься і до приладів нічного бачення, тепловізорів і дронів.
Yes, she mentioned what we are providing something for our military car, uniform, or some equipment, and they bomb everything, and we are continue to do again the same, to providing any simply like uniform especially.
And night vision, and night vision and helmet and body armor. And we really need money for buy equipment, buy ammunition, buy car, buy fly drone, buy night vision, and we all day some buy for soldier. And now we have very bad situation with money. Real volunteer who help it for all soldier. Я допомагаю, скажи, усій армії, а не окремим тільки захисникам.
Allah helps for all army, not for some special or specific organization, for all armies.
Так, да, і так сталося, що зараз ніяк неможливо передати допомогу, крім того, щоб поїхати саме на передові позиції. І я разом зі своєю командою, ризикуючи власним життям, вожу їм саме на передову допомогу.
She don't have another way how to pass this help to the people. Only one way. She, with her team, going directly to the front line, to the hot, dangerous city, and to give this everything for our people, for our army, for our soldiers.
Да, і ми дуже вдячні, що ви усі допомагаєте нам. І я буду дуже сильно просити, щоб заходили, я можу дати усі свої там реквізити, сторінки, де в мене є звіти, як ми їздимо, як ми допомагаємо. У мене дуже багато фотографій, відео, щоб теж допомагали і нашій організації.
We're very thankful and endlessly thankful for all people, especially for American people, for America, for support. We can provide all reports by video, by documentation. Like we mentioned, we are all working to provide everything in right hand and to be win this for and to save our country and our people.
Can I ask what is her message to the world?
Захисники дзвонять і доводиться їх скидувати.
She
Зараз навіть така проблема була,
apologized because she have a call from the front line.
Oh, sure, it's no problem. I have one more video.
Зараз навіть
one more video that you sent us that I would like to put on, and then we can maybe talk about it after we watch it. It starts with the Russian helmet here.
Трофей остался после россиян. Вот Владя, блядь.
So this was a helmet, I think, is a souvenir in somebody's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then
I think so.
Okay, and then we had this one.
Right everywhere, W, V, and Z. Right in the building, right in the car, everywhere where they stay.
They're spray painting that Z.
Yes.
The top.
Z and V, and victory.
Wow.
V. Oh, victory. Okay.
Yeah.
But they're not victorious. They're not being victorious. They've had more people killed.
I think it's maybe Volodymyr Zelensky.
That's the V. Okay. Tough.
That Volodymyr Zelensky. Because they.
Доброго дня. Ми набрали собі нараду. Продуктові збори.
Yeah, I noticed on the one box that they were bringing in, the soldier actually paused to show the symbol of the Fenyx Foundation on the box when he was bringing it in the other video. Yeah, the boxes with food.
Because a lot of people need.
This is like so much destruction. I mean, these are condominiums and apartment buildings and where thousands and tens of thousands of people live. This is going to take 5, 10, 20 years to knock all this down and rebuild all of this. And I can tell you that we are going to stand by you as Americans and spend the 20 years to rebuild all of this destruction, because it's going to take probably 20 years to do it. It really is.
Yeah, we are very appreciative
Дякую Fenyx Group за надання благодійної допомоги та підтримку наших хлопців на місті Ніколаїв. Бронежилети, які можуть спасти людині життя, і продукти харчування, і вода, які на даний час в місті Ніколаєві немає.
Слава Україні! Героям слава!
Смерть ворогам! especially. And
Дякуємо всім за допомогу нам і щоб мир скоріше був.
Дякую Fenyx Group за допомогу.
Велике дякую Fenyx Group за допомогу гуманітарну. І хочу сказати снігурівчанам, які знаходяться в окупації, ми обов'язково переможемо, тримайтесь, слава Україні!
Крупы, борошна, консервы, такое, на 4-5 человек.
Спасибо велике.
Берите, только трохи важка.
Дякуємо Fenyx Group. Мирного неба.
Спасибо. Берите тоже, подходите, берите, не стесняйтесь.
Спасибо велике. Спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
Ми з Херсонської області, селище Калинівське, Береславського району. Переїхали сюди, тому що в нас ні світла, ні їжі, ні води, ні ліків, доступу, нічого немає. Орки повністю зайняли наше селище, постійно вистріли, постійно взриви.
На сьогоднішній день у місті Миколаїв є проблема з питьовою водою. І наш благодійний фонд Fenyx Group таким чином допомагає нашим людям, нашим громадянам України.
A lot of cities don't have water. And in Donbass also, Severodonetsk, Lysychansk.
Ребята, спасибо, киевляне, Fenyx Group. Очень вовремя. Очень вовремя. Спасибо.
Дякую компанії Fenyx Group за допомогу з водою. Слава Україні!
Дякуємо благодійному фонду Fenyx за таку можливість отримати воду. Слава Україні!
Героям слава!
Marty, did you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you talking, and you can narrate during the videos. Yes, but go ahead. Tell us maybe one more thing, please.
Алла, есть у вас что еще рассказать пока?
Трошки більше ще розповісти.
Да, возможно, каких-то историй детей, с чем вы сталкиваетесь, чтобы знали.
Так, я також після того, як російська армія покинула територію біля Києва, я приїздила туди.
When Russian arms they live in our Ukrainian Kiev region, Kyiv city, yeah.
Зараз взагалі територія вся, яка знаходиться біля Києва, вона зруйнована. Нічого немає. Міста просто зруйновані.
They destroyed all cities near the Kiev, all small cities like Irpin, Borodyanka,
Irpin,
Bucha. They destroyed everything. All houses, all hospitals, everything. Road, telecommunication, water. They destroyed.
Yeah, I think also this morning we were receiving critical information that the centrifuge for the blood has become a real problem.
Now, because now Russian rockets attacked Kyiv. I stay in Kyiv now, and because we have very big signal now.
They have evacuation.
It's impossible. Yes, because now attacked Russian rockets Kyiv, and I have now bad signal. It's impossible to live all day in this stress, all time stress. It's impossible.
Yes.
And I talk about problem with city near Kyiv. It's all the city blocked. Don't have city. After rockets, cities die.
We're so sorry.
Yes. І багато дітей залишалися дійсно в містах окупації.
A lot of kids living in these cities in Russian occupation during this time.
And we're so sorry. We're so sorry for what you're going through, but I must commend you all for being strong women, resilient women who don't give up. And thank you for, supporting other women and the work that you're doing in the world. Just amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. We
Thank
don't
you.
have a choice. We don't have a choice. We have a lot of responsibility for kids, job, professional, men especially.
Yes. Саме жахливе, що відбулося, це те, що, на жаль, російські, я не можу їх сказати, солдати, агресори, вони гвалтували і вбивали маленьких дітей.
It's most of the dangerous and ugly from Russia and from Russia, not the people, because we cannot say this. People, they killed and raped of small kids.
Yes.
Boys and girls.
Boys,
and pregnant
girls.
women. Pregnant women also.
That's right. That's right.
And old men. They have a lot of old men.
Також це є докази того, є докази того, що вони вішали маленьких дітей і жінок. Вішали, реально вішали. Це бачили мої друзі, це бачили мої захисники.
Well, I can definitely tell you the United States is not going to sit around and watch this going on, and neither are people in England or the European Union or Africa. That's why the whole world has united in this effort. And as we close down tonight, I wanted to just share a couple more photos of the women that are involved that have been so unbelievably striking when you look at them. Let me make sure that
Can
go
I
ahead.
Something Ala mentioned, her team, and they see all these kids and pregnant women being handed from Russia.
Yeah, I believe it. Nothing surprises me.
It's true.
Nothing surprises me. Look at this photos of Ukrainian women. This one was an 88-year-old Ukrainian lady giving her update on surviving the Russian bombing. It's been amazing to see these photos of Ukrainian women in the armed forces, like Anna today had her uniform on. These photos that the world is looking at have been just unbelievably amazing. And then there's just regular ladies who, are marching.
Yes, we have strong women.
Yep. It's just been amazing to see. This was one of the ones from Slate that was really remarkable. The ladies in a military uniform, and then of course just regular women, trying to make it through the bus stations and the train stations and try to just get away from the bombing and stuff. So these photos have been just amazing, honestly, just amazing. This was another good one here, let me tell you. Unbelievable photo.
Ви можете показати зараз відео моє з крайньої моєї поїздки коротке. You can see shoot video if you need when I travel to Donbass 1 week before.
Well, we're going to give you those medical and aid this week. And when they're handed out and stuff, you guys do a great job of taking photos and videos. The videos that we watched today, thank you so much for explaining what is happening to the world.
Thanks for you.
205 countries and showing us the truth. No matter how gritty or bloody it is, we really appreciate you for showing us the truth. Talk.
Катя, можна
to support Ukraine, and I think we will be together.
Yes. And thank you all so much for the incredible job that you're doing. You're working extremely hard to bring peace to Ukraine and to help all the citizens who are going through detrimental, whether it's emotional well-being, support for food, water. It's just incredible what you women are doing. You show strength, you show resilience, You are empowered women. Just keep going. And I salute you, and my heart, I'm with you, and also with the people of Ukraine. Say no to war and yes to peace and love. And we're so happy to bring all the live, everything that is going on in Ukraine from Ukraine, live and direct here on this broadcast. So we appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. I must go.
We will see
And
you.
I hope I will be friends with you. And yeah, bye. Thank you.
Катя,
And I hope I see you again.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you.
One more love.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Да, Оксаночка.
Thank you for joining us on the Presents Streaming Network.